ta dương để mở khơi screen on.
JC teacher.
Yes, thanks. So later on, I just want you to briefly introduce yourself to the class. Yes. I have 10 points for you, and then here just the thing that you can just share to your classmate. So because sometimes you are studying together, but you don't have chance to interact or to also say something to your classmate. So here I give you the chance to get to know each other, because I mean, sometimes let's say some of you work in the ministry or work for the other public sector, but you have haven't known your friends or classmate works, yes, which place they are working. So maybe let's say if you want to have some networks, or after your batch finish, so let's build a good network for you all. Yes, so that is good. So like for me, I'm teaching you management of change here, but I also yes, besides teaching here, I have my Monday to Fridays, let's say weekday job as a lecturer as well at Limpwing University and Paragon University. Do you know this university, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
So
known the name before, teacher.
yes. Because actually I'm familiar with more using English, because this all are the university I use English as the medium for instructions. But it's okay for your class. Yes, I will of course use some explanation in Khmer, but I encourage all of you to try to speak English also, because like every lecture and even books all are in English. So it's good to practice and listen to English. Yes. And also like for me, just briefly, besides working here, before I also graduate, yes, my master, yes, master of economics from Kobe University, Japan. Yeah. So I graduated my master of economics in Japan, and then my PhD is at the University of Cambodia. Yes, UC. So the major was public administration. So for the subject of management of change, I'm confident to share you with my experience and also my knowledge regarding to the course. Okay, but at the same time, I also prefer to learn and also to get to know new things from all of you as well. As you know, you are all, of course, can be similar age or can be younger or older than me, but of course you have experience. So I'm here, of course, as the lecturer, but at the same time I'm open to getting to learn more from all, of course, your experience, your knowledge as well. Yeah, because it is not the same to bachelor class that the teacher just explain and student listens and follow. For your level, it is the master class. So it is good that you can share, you can give comment and everything, so that we can also learn together. It is just the time that I, of course, graduate uh, earlier than you, that I can handle the course, but it doesn't mean that I know everything like I mentioned. So it's good to get to know and learn all together in the class. Okay, do you get my point, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah,
See,
teacher.
teacher.
I got it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now who can start first? Okay, now let me also briefly check, and then I'm going to check your attendance as well. Okay, so first one, yeah, Panya, yeah, Mr. Panya,
Yep, good morning, teacher.
yes. So you haven't joined last session?
Yep, I have joined, but I have interrupt some link with the Zoom.
Yeah, but you are the one who said you cannot join the Zoom.
Yep, correct. Sure.
Okay, yes. So for last session, we share all together regarding to course outline. So for this session, yes, we have 90 minutes. So yes, beside my self introduction, I just would like to briefly get to know from all of you a little bit so that we can start our class smoothly. And our chapter one, will be this afternoon. Yes. Okay. So now, can you briefly tell us about yourself?
Yep. Good morning, teacher, and good morning, classmate. Yep. My name is Mia Panya. I'm 28 years old and I'm single. And my hometown is at Kendal province. And I'm graduated bachelor degree of engineering at Institute of Technology of Cambodia uh, in department of mechanical and industrial engineer. Yeah. And nowadays I'm working at the camp group. And before I joined the camp group, I also have experience working on the I still in the production and planning. And mostly of my parents are teachers of the secondary school. Yeah.
Yes, but what is your positions at Cambridge?
Production technologies handled on the PET line, mostly the water and the soft drink. Yeah.
So during this time, you work online or not?
No. Now I'm currently stay at the Saint Louisville, and I'm working from Monday to Friday. So I have the 2 day for the learning. Yeah, in the school.
Yes, I see. Yes, thanks. So let's see the next slide. Oh, wait. Can you see point number 6 to 10?
Okay, I see, teacher. Mostly my hobby. My hobby when I'm free, I'm just go to the outside area and see the people, and sometimes I'm play the football also. And the strength, want to say that I'm good in and at the mathematics and some technical skill on the machine. And my weakness is I'm not how to say that talkative person. I mean like that. Yeah, I'm not talkative person.
Yeah, but what is the machine? You mean like what kind of machine?
Mostly at the production line, we have many machines. One line we have at least 9 or 11 machines around that. So I mean that my strength is I know how the process how the machine is working, and I can know that what is the when the machine have the problem, which part, which area that we need to focus into adjustment.
Yeah, production line here, you refer to what kind of products?
Have 2 lines. The one line is on the water line, and another line is the soft drink line.
Oh, soft drink.
Yep.
Is it like Coke?
Yep, have the Coke, the Pepsi, and the Sting. Yeah.
Oh, not beers.
Yep, not beer.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes. Can you continue?
Yep, and my favorite country, mostly Cambodia is favorite country.
Yes.
I don't think I have another country because have many areas that we have to go, and I did not yet have any time to go at all.
Yeah.
Yep, and the talent, I think I'm even though I'm not the talkative person, but to be honest, communicate with the person, I'm the good one also, and what we call it. But mean that good communication only with the formal, but another like go outside to drink or something. I'm not good for this one.
You are not good at drinking.
Yeah. Go to outside or like what we call it. I can go, but I did not speak a lot. Like so, some people think me that I'm not good in communicate. But in the formal, I'm good. But for the informal, like the go any party, I'm just speak one.
Yes.
Not good in speaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And mostly my future goal. Mostly I have learned many criteria and have experience on the supply chain. So to be honest, my future goal want to be the supply chain manager on the one factory.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep, handle from the raw material to the finished good to the customer.
Yes. So, what makes you come to study here for master class?
For me, I think I'm have the same gap with the like the management chain. Mostly management chain, I have learned some a little bit cost when I study at the bachelor. And another such as the finance or another human resource something I'm not got any this cost. So to be a manager, I think we need more the cost such as the leadership or something more in the finance also. Yeah. We not the professional on the finance or accounting, but we can know the how is it working, so we can control it well.
Okay. Yes. Great. Yes. So it means your master class here will help also with your career.
Yeah. Sure. Sir.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Now, can you choose one of your classmates to introduce himself or herself next? Okay. Choose one classmate.
Con kia. Bọn kia.
Can you call him? Why he's
Bọn kia, you hear me? So maybe he can.
Okay, call another.
Not bọn kia, bọn Phong Sầm Bát. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Panya, for choosing me. I think you are the great one in the class.
The what?
Okay, thank you.
The great?
The great one in the outstanding student in the class.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah, teacher.
So
Mr. Panya.
beside him, who else are the top scorer?
Teacher, I think Mr. Panya is the outstanding student, teacher.
Yes, but beside him, I mean, say it.
I think Father Hian and all of them, I think outstanding student, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, the first I would like to say thank you so much, Mr. Panya, and I say hello to lecturer and my classmate. So the first I would like to introduce myself. My name Phok Samat, certified, and I'm married already. I was born in Kampong Sam province, and uh, please wait a check because my baby call me please wait.
You see? Oh, yes, because I understand, like I mentioned, you are all having your master class, but at the same time, you are having full-time jobs and you have, of course, family to take care of. That's why, yes, I'm really understanding and considerate of the case because, as you know, like our country, we have to, of course, earn the income and pursue like master class at the weekend. Unlike for other developed country, if you enroll in master class, it should be full time. Like for my case, when I got the scholarship to pursue my master of economic in Japan, so it's also full time. Yeah, they do not really accept like part-time master students. Yes. So that's why this is the different. Okay, now are you ready? Yes, Mr.
I'm
Sambat.
ready. Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yes, teacher. I will start again. My name is Phok Samat. I am 35 years old and I'm married already. My hometown is Sinduvir. I come from Sinduvir, and my background of study, I study at Virang High School. At university, first one and first year, I study at PPIU, and third and fourth year, I study at Jelan University, and my major education. Yeah.
So why did you change?
Because I study a master of business because I think I want to make my own business, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you changed school from PPIU to Jenla. Why?
Because PPIU that time I think will be bankrupt, teacher.
Oh, bankrupt.
Yeah, because they have dispute each other. As you know
Oh,
exactly. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, because before not PPIU, right? The name is.
Please wait a moment. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, teacher, because I take care of my son, and then my wife, she has gone to the market.
Yeah, now it's just yeah, it's okay. Just briefly.
Yes, okay.
Yes. State
Okay.
your point. Yeah.
Yes, okay. My job experience nowadays, I am working for the Hatha Bank. Hatha Bank, teacher, and
กสิกร
yes, and Katsukor, Hatha Katsukor now change to the bank, mean
Oh,
that Hatha Bank.
in Siem Reap or Phnom Penh.
Kana province, teacher.
Oh, so now you live in Gondar.
Yes, okay, because I married with my wife in Kana province, so I live here with my wife in Kana province, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
my family background, she work for the organization, mean that Jesus Christ, yeah, you know, teacher, Jesus,
Yes.
yeah, Jesus Christ mean that not Buddhism, because my family, she is Christian,
Yes.
okay, and uh, you can show the next slide, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher, you can show the next slide.
Yes, I heard you, but here the screen cannot move. Just a moment, okay?
Yeah, teacher.
Oh, you see?
And
Yes.
my hobby and sing and during the party match, I sing, I can sing, and then I I learn to play the piano. This is my favorite and my hobbies and my hobby. Yes, and then my weakness mean that my weakness I think mean that I cannot drink beer with my college because I cannot drink at all. And then
Oh.
well, what example, when I have a party at my bank and another ceremony and party because I cannot, because I John, but I cannot drink beer. So I think my college at bank, they don't like me. I think this is my
Mm.
weakness. So I cannot have a good communication with them. Yeah. And
Is it because of your hair or you don't like to drink?
I don't like to drink, teacher,
Oh.
because when I drink a little bit of beer, mean that make me dizzy.
Oh.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
So yes, I cannot drink. I'm sorry. And my strength, I always be patient, and then I try to the best way to resolve something like the problem. One
Mm-hmm.
example, the borrower borrow some money from the bank and they don't pay on time. So I try to resolve the problem very smoothly, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I always patient with the customer, with the client.
Yes.
Yes, and my favorite country, uh, I think Singapore,
Yes.
because Singapore is so nice and I have my friend in Singapore. They always visit my church. So
Oh.
yes, okay, because they some of them they are Christian, and then they visit my church. And so when the uh, COVID-19 is finished, they bring me to visit their country.
Yes.
Yes,
No, not yet. You haven't been to Singapore yet.
not yet, teacher, not yet.
Yeah.
And my talent, I can sing, and some I can play the piano.
Yes.
Yes, my future goal and my expectation after graduate at an IEI, I think uh, I want to be a professor like you at a university
Mm.
teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, and second goal, I want to have my own business like the running the petrol station.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. So can you call your next classmate? Yeah?
Uh, yes, thank you so much, teacher. Mr. Miss Chinimol. Chinimol, can you hear me, Chinimol? Nimol?
Hello,
Okay,
Wong.
Hi.
you
Thank
can
Yes.
start,
you.
okay? Yeah, you can start because the morning lecturer call you, you don't reply to the lecturer. Right now I call you, okay? You can, okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Wong Sambat, and sorry, literature, because this morning I'm busy talk the phone with my boss. It have a junk cast, so I cannot reply for your call.
Yes. Yes. It's okay. Okay. You can start.
Yes. The first day I want to say is good morning to professor and good morning to all classmates. The first, my name is Chưa Nimol and I am 28 years old and I'm single. I'm from Takai province and I'm finished high school at Bondani Hunsan Batti at 2015, and I finished bachelor degree at 2019. For the master is International Business Management at Royal University of Phnom Penh. For
Oh,
my experience,
So your university is or UPP, your is in IBM.
yes, I'm IBM.
Yeah, for IBM you also use English, right?
Yes, teacher use English, but some the course is can use Khmer language.
Yeah, but
But
majority are
mostly it's pure English.
yes. Okay, yes.
But my English is not good.
No, you can use
um,
both English. Yes. That's why I encourage all of you to try to also communicate here in English. Yes. Yes.
yes, thank
Okay.
you,
Yes. Thanks.
Professor.
Yes.
Okay. And for my job experience, I used to be accountant in 2016, and maybe around more than 1 year. Then I moved to be a secretary as manager, secretary as manager. And for the currently, I am a secretary as MD at the company, private company. And for my family backgrounds, I come from the my family is not rich, also from the poor family, just a farmer.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes.
And
Copy.
for my habits, at the free time, I want to travel. I like travel a lot, like climbing, or adventure, something else. And it's the short time that I can go to a province. I go to the supermarket for relax. And for my strength and weakness, I think I am good with the communication and build connection. And for the weakness, something sometimes I not strong enough for the news or for the soul problem in case. And for a favorite country, I like European because I think European is the developed country. I like that, but I never go. And I think I don't have any talent. And for the future goal and my expect expectation after graduate, I think I want to be a businesswoman. And nowadays, I also run the small business, but it's not yet good. So I think when I finish the um, master, I think I can run it better than now.
What's your business now?
I start to open the small shop for the dry food.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It is the
Yes. Thank
brand of Cambodia, but I am not create myself. I just purchased the franchise from there.
Oh, and then is it like fish?
Yes,
Oh, so in the future you expect to run a business regarding
yes.
to dry food?
In the future, I want to be the business woman, and I want to have the own a brand, my own
Yes.
brand, and yes, and
Yes.
not purchase the franchise from another.
Okay. Yes. Great. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Thank you. Can you call your next classmate?
Yes, I want to call. I want to call Bong Wang, Bong Sương Wang. Hello, Bong Wang. Did you hear me? Maybe not. So I want to move to call Bong Bun Lee. Bong Bun Lee.
Yes, good morning, Mol, and good morning, Professor, again.
Morning.
Thank you for inviting me for introduction after you, Mol. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Mien Van Bun Lee. I am 29 years old. I'm married already and having 2 daughters. I live in province and also was born in I live in Phnom Penh and also I was born in Phnom Penh. Nowadays, my house is behind Royal Palace. My background of study, I study at secondary of fine art school at Bang Pajab, and also I graduate my bachelor degree at University of Fine Art, majoring in graphic design. I also work as a graphic designer at Barai Penhut for 2 years. After I move on to state job as a internal security officer at National Assembly, and also I'm working as a assistant to parliamentarian of Banti Menchay province.
Is it government work?
Yes, it officer work.
Yes.
My family background, I have a father who's working for arts, and my mother is a housework. My hobby and the thing I do during the pandemic is I like to feed some chicken. Also, I have some roaster at my house. I'm doing a lot of chicken cake by wood by my own, and my strength is many things related to art, like photography. I also do videography. I can take a lot of picture, photo editing, and some other related to graphic design. I can also use many computer program for graphic designing, like Photoshop, Illustrator, and also InDesign. My favorite country is Japan, because I used to go there once when I was around 20 years old. They invite me to have a look at art exhibition in Tokyo and also Nagano. I like Japan because I want to walk on the snow again, and I want to travel to Mount Fuji.
Yes.
My talent, photography, drawing, sketching, and my future goal after this NII, I want to have a better position at my department. That's all for me, teacher.
So now you are like officer or like head of something?
Now I'm officer, teacher.
Because
But
you
my
just start, right?
what excuse me, sir.
No, I mean, how long have you worked there?
I'm work at the National Assembly for 5 years.
Oh, I see. Yes. So you hope to bring, like when you have master, you have a chance to be promoted.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Can you call your next classmate?
My next classmate would be Sylvain. Hello, Mr. Sylvain. Can you hear me? Bong Pon, Pansapon.
Yes, I hear. Good morning, Professor, and good morning, all team classmates. And the first time, I would like to thank you, Mr. Lee, that give me a chance to presentation to all our class. And second, I would like to to thank the professor that give the chance to presentation to all.
Yes.
My name is Pan Supon. I am 40 years old now. I am married and have 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. My home, I was born in Takeo province, but in the present, I live in Posat province. And I now, before I was a teacher, but now I changed. I am a soldier in Posat province. Yeah, and I finished a bachelor in University of Management and Economic UME in Posat province in 2006. And my experience, I used to be a teacher, and I was a staff of some company, but now I stopped and I just work as a soldier. My family, my father 12 years ago, and my mother is a farmer. My hobbies, I like watching TV, boxing, and football. And my future goal, I want to open a new shop like a leasing shop. Hello, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, the internet is slow because now I on the car. Some place is slow. Sorry, teacher.
Yeah.
So I continue. Yes, in the future, I want to be open a new shop, listing shop, for my business, and yes, that's all, sir.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Can you call your next classmate?
Like the next candidate survey is not online now because the survey is a good student. Is a Mr. Survey is here.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Survey, you can continue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hello, teacher and the classmates.
Yes.
I'm Sylvain. I'm 33 years old. I'm married, and I have 3 daughters. My hometown, I came from Kampong Chenang province, but now I stay and work in Phnom Penh. I study in Bat Saramrat High School in Kampong Chenang province, and I graduate bachelor degree of management in Prakosma Polytechnic Institute in front of our school. For my experience, currently I work in macro Cambodia, the macro market. Before I have worked as a specialized credit officer in Amrat Microfinance Institute. For my family, my father died on since 2000. My mother is the farmers, and the next slide, teacher.
What's your post? Like, what is your responsibility at macro?
And the macro, my current position is good receiving section manager, teacher.
Oh, so you are in the staff.
Yeah, for my response, just receive the product from supplier. For control the stock, we had another department to control.
Oh,
We check
okay.
for my check just pump the stock into the system for the one for according to the product we receive from supplier only.
Yes. So because I saw the office in Macro, right? The office you work there, like there is a part or the office on the corner of the market.
Yeah, the office on the corner office on the top on the second floor is the head office, but I work in the store behind the store for receive the product behind the store. Not in front of the store.
Behind the store, but in the ground floor.
Yeah, in the ground floor.
Oh, okay. Yes, thanks. Yes. Let's continue.
For my hobbies, for my free time, I like to listening to the news and read the news. For my strength, for my weakness, and for me, I'm not the talkative, not the good at the talk to be like communication and talk less. For my strength, I'm friendly, but I'm not like to talk more. For that's why. For the
Friendly, but don't want to talk. What do you...
I'm not. I mean, I want to talk, but actually my weakness, I don't know how to build the communicate with them with another people around me.
Oh,
Like this.
Okay. Yes.
For my favorite. For a country, I'm not sure because I never go to the abroad.
Yes. Okay. You skip
Okay.
it.
Yes. For my future goal, I want to become a businessman in the agriculture, food processing.
Manager.
I want to be to run a business, my own business, to be a food manufacturer.
Do you have a network for that, or you do yourself?
I do for my effort. I do for myself, just not just for research to make it.
Oh,
To set up
okay.
the formula. Actually, we had the basic, but now not yet to become the final to just research the formula to make it.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Yes. Can you call your next friend?
Wait, teacher. Mr. Ian Song Hieng, do already not yet. Song Hieng, Bong Song Hieng.
Yes, Mr. Bay.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Song Hieng. Yes, thank you for calling me. Morning, teacher and all classmates.
Morning.
Again. Yes, my name is Young Song Hieng. I work at NGO. My hometown is Pirang province, at Pleibai province. And now, currently, I work as SDC, mean strategic behavioral communication, behavioral exchange, and ICT also. At Canada, that work specific work for specialized for the HIV and tuberculosis and NCD. And I used to be a member of a national committee about HPV, HCV, and HIV also, through resource mobilization and community mobilization to check their screen and swift delivery.
Yes, because I think like for NGO staff, like you are all familiar also with English. You use also a lot of English, right?
Yes, but I am not preferred to use.
Oh.
If requirement, I can speak and write. Yes.
Yes, because when I first start, yes.
If generally I speak my.
Yeah, when I first start with your class, yeah, last session, I thought most of you do not speak. But when I give you the chance to speak, all of you can speak very well. So I think it's okay. I mean, you like you said, because you are not giving chance, you are not giving like opportunity to speak. That's why you prefer just Khmer. But when, of course, when it's the time that you require to speak, of course, you all can make it and understand it very well.
Of course. But
Yes.
someone I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Let's continue.
For the previous job, I started the job at my first year of the university. So I work as the human activist, environment activist, as a program officer for 2 years, and then I moved to the work at union for 2 years also to work with government worker to promote their safety, their minimum wage, and their other benefit for the government worker to advocate with the Ministry of Labor and Labor. Yes.
Yes.
And my third job is a psychologist. Work with one NGO to provide the counseling and healing for mental health.
TPO.
No, about the river kid.
Yes.
And work with the IMDR project also.
So can you share us like being a psychologist? What is your like main responsibility?
I manage social work team and psychology team to mean that our team to work with the vulnerable people or vulnerable family or slum area in Phnom Penh and provide a social service or to the in need family that they are poor or they are abused.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we also provide the service counseling also and sex shelter also to the domestic violence or to the like the orphan people or children.
Yes, but for like you heard that many, especially young teenager, has a lot of kind of depression nowadays. You
Yes.
also provide counseling.
But now I don't provide counseling to the client. I work for mean that I volunteer to counseling about the NGO staff that who are working to provide the service or social work or provide the counseling to the client or to the mean that the high risk population.
Yes.
Mean that I am a supervisor or I can provide the supervision counseling to them. Yeah, because all other NGO that provide the mental health service, they don't care about the staff care. So some of the staff that need staff care, they can contact me also.
Yes. So as your experience, I just want to know that what is the observation of you regarding to the youth nowadays that they have even, of course, kind of depression and even commit suicide. What is the root cause?
We have many things that come that lead them to do that. Sometimes about the family relationship. Now some family used to live isolated from each other, mean that they use in their room, not communicate more in their family member or got the support from the family member because they are all the family member are busy in their work also to for their living life. So
Yes.
they maybe they got some neglect. First thing.
Yes. Okay.
And the second thing, maybe on our the media also, some media like sing like press like the hot news, they show the activity that the victim to commit or mean that to commit the suicide. So some the follower mean that some their audience see, and then next time they will follow. Yes.
Yes.
Because some activity that may be discrim or maybe danger, we need to show on the TV screen or other line. Yes.
Yes.
Because it's danger. For my family background, I come from the family and fishing. Yeah, my hobby is traveling and live alone also. Mean that I don't want to go to any mean that a lot of people to join. Maybe sometimes I stay at my hometown with only my family.
But you married, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you live with your family and kids.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
For my strength, I be good at for the project management, for the community engagement and resource mobilization also. For my weakness mean that I at my workplace I don't prefer to speak a lot with other people. Yes. Maybe I focus on my work.
Yeah.
Yes. For my favorite country, mean that like Cambodia. Yes. For my talent, I think I can maybe fast adaptation in the other situation. Yes. For my future goal and expectation after graduated from this major, I think I can grow at field of human resource management, because in previously I interesting about human resource. Yes, and research also.
Yes.
Yes, that's all, and thanks for giving me my chance.
Yes, thank you. Can you call your next friend?
Miss Im Sapon. Bong Sapon. Miss Im Sapon absent. I would like to call Bong Kun Lee.
Alo ទទួលបានលោកគ្រូអរគុណច្រើនអូនអធិស្ឋានលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំសូមនិយាយខ្មែរ
Yes.
ចាlanguage myself ខ្ញុំឈ្មោះប៉ែនគុនលីសូមលាក់អាយុព្រោះខ្ញុំក្មេងពេកខ្ញុំរៀបការរួចហើយមានកូន2នាក់ស្រី1ប្រុស1លោកគ្រូចាប៉ុណ្ណឹងខ្ញុំរួចថ្លៃទឹកដោះហើយណាអត់ពាក់ទៀតទេចាទីកន្លែងកំណើតខ្ញុំអ្នកកពតលោកគ្រូការសិក្សានៅបឋមសិក្សាខ្ញុំរៀននៅសាលាបឋមសិក្សាទួលស្វាយព្រៃចូលដល់វិទ្យាល័យខ្ញុំរៀននៅវិទ្យាល័យPart2ហើយខ្ញុំរៀនបញ្ចប់បញ្ញាបត្រនៅ CUS តែអក្សរសាស្ត្រអង់គ្លេសដល់ពេលបកែខ្មែរវិញលោកគ្រូ
Oh, why?
សំណួរហ្នឹងគ្មានចម្លើយទេវាយហ្នឹងការងារបច្ចុប្បន្នខ្ញុំជាគ្រូបឋមសិក្សាចាំខ្ញុំបកែខ្មែរខ្លាំងណាស់លោកគ្រូ
What subject do you teach?
ខ្ញុំបរៀនថ្នាក់ទី1ទី2លោកគ្រូអក្សរកម្មចាដល់អញ្ចឹងវាទៅជារៀនអង់គ្លេសទៅវាចង់ភ្លួមិនចង់ភ្លួ ពេលយើងបរៀនជាប់ចឹងពេលទៅវាខ្លាំងតែខ្មែរវិញចឹងលោកគ្រូ
Yeah.
ចាសម្រាប់ក្រុមគ្រួសារខ្ញុំពេលដឹងក្តីមកគឺឪពុកខ្ញុំចូលនិវត្តន៍បាត់ហើយម្ដាយខ្ញុំជាជាងកាត់ដេរចឹងគ្រួសារយើងគឺអត់មានទេគឺអ្នកមកធ្វើម្ហូប
So you mean your dad is old?
ចាហើយគាត់ជាមន្ត្រីចូលនិវត្តន៍ណាខ្ញុំមើលខ្ញុំដឹងក្តីធំឡើងមកដល់ថ្នាក់ទី6គាត់ចូលនិវត្តន៍មកលោកគ្រូ
អូ
ចាអញ្ចឹងកម្លាំងពលកម្មគាត់អត់មានទេគឺគ្រាន់តែបានគេហៅស៊ីប្រាក់ត្រែតទេលោកគ្រូ ចាគាត់
So when he has you, maybe he's already like 40, over 40.
ចាសូមម្ដងទៀតលោកគ្រូ
I mean when he has you, he's over 40 years old.
ខ្ញុំអត់ចាំដែរ ព្រោះការកើតខ្ញុំមកគាត់នៅខេត្តទេបានគាត់ទៅផ្លាស់មកធ្វើការនៅភ្នំពេញ
Yes.
ចាហ្នឹងប្រវត្តិឪពុកម្ដាយគាត់ធ្វើការនៅគាត់កើតខ្ញុំនៅកពតហើយបានក្រោយមកទៀតគាត់ផ្លាស់ធ្វើការមកភ្នំពេញអញ្ចឹងគាត់ធ្វើបានប្រហែលជាប្រហែលឆ្នាំហើយបានយកក្រុមគ្រួសារមកនៅភ្នំពេញទាំងអស់គ្នាអញ្ចឹងណាគាត់ធ្វើការនៅក្រសួងគមនាគមន៍ ចាហើយក្រោយមកទៀតអាយុខ្ញុំបានអាយុ7ឆ្នាំក៏គាត់ស្លាប់ដោយជំងឺលើសឈាមហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូចាចំណង់ចំណូលចិត្តខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តស្ដាប់សម្រាយរឿងលោកគ្រូពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយចាពាក់ព័ន្ធមួយការស៊ើបអង្កេតរបៀបដូចកាត់ក្តីអញ្ចឹងគេស៊ើបអង្កេតអ្នកស្លាប់បែបម៉េចអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តបែបហ្នឹង
សម្រាប់រឿងក្នុង Facebook
ក្នុង YouTube
Oh because now a lot of សម្រាប់រឿង like so
ពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងក្តីឃាតកម្មគេស្លាប់បែបម៉េចស៊ើបអង្កេតអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តអញ្ចឹង
You follow the Thai actress the news ណា ចាថ្មីហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូបាទពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយការសម្រាយរឿងថ្មីហ្នឹងឯង Yes ភាពខ្លាំងនិងភាពខ្សោយខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងខ្លួនឯងខ្លាំងអីខ្សោយអីហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូ Okay
You're friendly ខ្ញុំដឹងតែខ្ញុំមានតែកូន2ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំមិនដឹងខ្លាំងខ្សោយទេហើយស្រីមួយប្រុសមួយទៀតលោកគ្រូគិតមើលអ្នកខ្លះអត់ទេណាប្រុសសិតស្រីសិតអួតពេកហើយ
បងខុនលីឌឺខ្ញុំបងខុនលី
ប៉ះពាល់អ្នកខ្លះមែនអូនប៉ះពាល់អ្នកខ្លះមែន
ខ្ញុំទៅទាំង3បងមិនឌឺខ្ញុំបងហើយបងឯង
អូយព្រួយមួយបែកបានហ្មងណែ
Yeah, you see, so now it's good because you can interact, right? So besides the class, do you often talk to each other? ឡើយពីក្នុងថ្នាក់មានពេលឱកាសបានជួបនិយាយភាសាគ្នាអត់អត់សោះលោកគ្រូអត់ដឹងមុខគាត់មិនទេមួយហ្នឹងបើសិនជួបតល់ដល់បាញ់សោះគូតមិនទេអញ្ចឹងតាំងពីចូលរៀនមកអត់ទាន់បានជួបគ្នាម្ដងផងអត់ដែលបានចម្លងកូវីដគ្នាមកបៀហើយកើតកូវីដឡើងលាន់លោកគ្រូឯងមើលអូ You already COVID មែនទេមិត្តភ័ក្ដិអ្នកក្នុងក្រុមហ្នឹងសិតមានអ្នកកូវីដលោកគ្រូអូ
សំដៅខ្ញុំចេញមួយបង
មកបងនិយាយឥឡូវជាអស់ហើយ
កើតអូនចាស់ជាអស់ហើយលោកគ្រូអូចាខ្ញុំបានឲ្យទៅចូលរៀនអានឆ្លងទាំងអស់គ្នាអីចឹងយើងបាត់សាលាម្ដងទៀតណាតាមថ្នាក់យើងសំណាងត្រង់ថាចូលមកអនឡាញរហូតចាចឹងនឹងសំណាងវិញលោកគ្រូសំណាងចូលគេអត់ឆ្លងអត់មានឱកាសឆ្លងតែចង់យក này riêng nó bên pi ra mấy squat kia nào mà biết là đâu bài nhưng đã tiền mà từ riêng hay bẹt mà tiền ăn squat một bạn đây
bông khẩn lý nhưng cái tham squat nhôm bàn tay bông ăn cho cả đám nhôm sờn chiều bây giờ mà sao tự bông con à
men tạm bông ăn đây khơi cái này men tạm
chia sẻ bằng ai score phù lê nhận
phù lê
lê dùng hai con tập phù lê như quán đang biết không nên nhôm xa đau một con
chẳng cho mời bông đá xua kì là cái squat sao đi cả thay cho một co sang cha xem ra bật tê để cho chất nhưng đại ban từ tê nằm bịa được rồi
là covid
cha là covid tiết kết hợp trong từ thay cái tha từ thay phơi tê chủng ngữ ai trong bậc cài chiêng sọc mài chẳng trẻ trong ta gọi là covid tiết mấy này là có hay đập pe thắng rồi cha mơ pe cái chập covid rồi từ thay tổng tin ngọt tiền là cô vật mơ tay nhầm chẳng sao mẹ bật tê để cho chết cứ nhầm mặt miên này luôn cô nhỏ miên mà hay chụp ta tại đào tê na cho chết
mai giờ Cambodia
nên cái dây bật tê này bật tê dương ruộng nơi là cô ruộng nơi cầm na
này giờ mấy sao đấy thật mai đấy Cambodia
này em sẽ lại thật mai bật tê để chơi chết bật tê nhầm đằng bò nó chết tê quả sao nhầm tê quả sao luôn cô nhầm khang rom luôn cô trong vắt rồi nhầm chết đây cha
but it's of course online so cannot
okay
if physical you can done bởi không sắp to ai rom ban này
cha ban cô dương kêu chẳng nơi kêu có sao cái bờ riêng nó mình nạp bờ riêng rom á nó sẽ là bả cái bờ riêng rom cướp trong bạn hay đàn chẳng anh ấy vậy pi trong bạn máy thì anh em từ rom đây na làm bạn đại như nhở cha hê cha vì mình mang sẽ là bả chứ dương tục hiến bố pe bờ riêng mấy vì mình trong bạn rom bung vì mìnhประมาณน้ำหนักchẳng cái hiến khu tầng nia tầng xây tầng khó năng chẳng dương số là do một chiến nó từ biển mấy cho nó khỏi phải to bị dương tại tiệt đó luôn
yes
thank
you last future goal đa là
cô đa là cô đại nhom màu cả sắc xa đấy cứ trongประการចំណេះដឹងcủa người taការរៀនគឺมันមានការបញ្ចប់ទេយើងចំណាស់ណាក៏នៅតែរៀនបានដែរពេលយើងមករៀនខ្លះថាអូចាស់ហើយនឹងរៀនទៅអីទៀតទេតែខ្ញុំអត់គិតចឹងទេលោកគ្រូខ្ញុំចេះចាំបន្តការសិក្សាព្រោះថាបើយើងអត់ចេះទេវាប្រៀបដូចជាពលឺភ្លើងទៀនណាតែវាអលត់អស់ប្រឆេះគឺអលត់អស់ហើយតែបើយើងមានចំណេះវិជ្ជាគេហៅថាភ្លឺទាំងយប់ភ្លឺទាំងថ្ងៃអញ្ចឹងណាលោកគ្រូសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំចង់ដឹងកុំឲ្យគេថាដូចកង្កើតនៅក្នុងដងទោះបីជាយើងមិនបានចេះដឹងត្រូវចេះដូចគេក៏យើងបានស្គាល់មិត្តភ័ក្តិយើងបានមិត្តភ័ក្តិណែនាំជួយបញ្យល់អីអញ្ចឹងបន្តទៅទៀតណាលោកគ្រូចាស់អ្នកមានតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងលោកគ្រូ
thank you can you call your next one
ចាអ្នកគ្រូអៀមសុភ័ណ្ឌអូស្មានមកគាត់ទៅសាបាត់ហើយធ្វើមហូបជាត្រីមេផ្ទះចា
អូ so online ចឹងថ្នាក់ online អត់ online មើលបងចឹង
ខ្ញុំប្រហែលទៅសាដែរតែមុននឹងគ្រូថាម៉ោងពីអីទៅសា
online ប៉ុន្តែឡើងទៅផ្សារ
អាភ័ណ្ឌតែបែបទៅណាមើល
ភ័ណ្ឌរត់ពួយមក
ភ័ណ្ឌរត់ពួយណាអ្នកគ្រូសំសគុណធីមកលឿន
Yeah, so it's true, like you said, maybe it's online, but not sure if you all are listening. Because when you call, you see, some of them, of course, not answer.
អាធីបើកតើលោកគ្រូ
Yeah.
They listen but cannot answer.
Why?
Because do other thing.
That's why.
phone của mình.
On the earphone.
Yes, do other thing, but now can you share? Okay. So who's your next one?
សូមគោរពលោកផនគាចា៎លោកផនគាអត់នៅទេបាត់ឈ្មោះបាត់ហើយ
បងគេហើយដល់បងគេដូចជាហើយហើយបង
គេហើយចឹងចូលឡានីនងឡានីនេះឡានីនៅតាអូនចាសួស្ដីបងចាអរគុណច្រើន
Good morning.
Good morning teacher
Yes.
My name Nong Lani 14 years old I'm married my hometown in Phnom Penh. Now I live in Phnom Penh. I studying high school to the high school and I AEU University business. And now I work in Asia company and I job accounting. My family background is my father is soldier, but now he passed away. Teacher xong được phân năng cái teacher.
Okay. Actually, I want to move the screen, but cannot also. Okay, now can you call your next one?
Next one, Pau Saudi.
Thank you sister
Yes.
Hello Professor
Yes.
My name is Paul Saudi. I'm a youngest one in here. Yeah, I'm only 23 years old. I'm single but not available. Okay, my hometown in Dhaka province. But now I'm living in Phnom Penh and I study in a high school. Is to the high school and university. I'm studying and NII in tourism. My job experience, the first job I staff in F&B and a coffee shop. My business background is a farmer.
Oh, what's your job now?
I'm sorry. Now I'm a officer in Khan Jamkamon.
Yes. And your university name?
NIEI.
Oh.
Yes, I'm finished my bachelor in 2020. Okay. My habit, I like to travel and listen to music. I think my strength is community and yeah. I think I'll lead and my weakness is mathematics. I can't eat. My favorite country, I want to go to Australia because it's my dream country. I want to go. I have my talent is dancing, singing, and another one I can write the song too.
Original song.
Yeah, like
How
that.
many song can you write now?
I'm only write, not a music, right? Right,
Oh.
only the
The
okay.
parole.
Yep, like that.
So you don't want to sing like the other people? They even write their own song and then sing.
Actually, I wanted to, but I can't take the music. I can't do it.
But you can write and then you let other people sing. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can also earn a good profit.
I want to learning about music too, but I don't have any time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my future goal, I want to officer in tourism ministry, and I want to have my own job, my own business too.
Yeah, so your bachelor is an IEI.
And I in tourism.
Yes, but do you have any classmate from bachelor study here with you?
No, I'm alone.
Oh. So most of them, when they finish bachelor, they just
married because
married
all of them are ugly.
Oh.
They have a family and they have their own business. So just I'm only one that take a master program.
I see. Yes.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Can you choose next one?
To sis dân tộc Việt Nam. Ông Sna. Hello. Ông Sna.
Ôi, flick một flat đặt bàn nên nó sao đi.
Bạn ấy.
Okay. So yeah, thanks. So with that, you can make it also at 2, okay? Because now it's time also, so I think you are all busy and also you will have prepare for your lunch soon, okay? So see you again at 2. Yes, we will start at 2. Just briefly explain your self introduction and then I will move to chapter 1 of our class. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. So have a great lunch. See you again at 2 o'clock. Okay, everyone.
Yeah, teacher. Yeah.
Yes. Have a nice lunch. Yes. Have a nice day. See you. Yes. Bye.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, teacher.
Yes. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Good luck.
Goodbye, teacher.
Yes. Bye.
Yeah.